Hello and welcome guys to another video. Today we have the PLR Pro Split ACC League at Monza. So let's get straight into the video. So let's start off with my best qualifying lap. I felt I could have done much better, but this was the best lap that I was able to get in qualifying. So into turn 1, 100 meter board, no, 150 meter board, sorry. Just after that, clipping the apexes nicely there around turn 1. Being careful not to touch the gravel or anything. So we're already about 2.5 tenths up there after the first corner. And this league is so close. This pro split, it's really close in qualifying. So into the second chicane. Now it's a good line through here, clipping the first and second apex, but I run slightly wide, touch the gravel, and I go from 2.5 tenths up on my time to basically neck and neck with my personal best. So I lose like I think 1.5 tenths to that second chicane, which is quite a lot of time when qualifying so close in this league, because we have an AM split and a pro split, each with about 20 drivers. So the qualifyings are so close in the pro split. So into Ascari now, really important to get a good exit here. Using quite a lot of curb on the entry, the Bentley allows you to use quite a bit. Wee bit too much curb on the left-hander there, but we're still up on our time by about 1.5 tenths. But there was definitely probably about 2 tenths still in the lap from that second chicane going a bit wide. Into the parabolica, getting a good exit if we can, and using all the track. Being careful not to invalid, the track limits are very strict there. But anyway, we finish off with a 148.8, 1 second off of pole, and that shows you how close this split is. I'm 13th and I'm only 1.083 off of pole. That's how close the grid is in this league. Now, into the very famous turn 1 here. We get a little bit of a tap from Chaz there. I just didn't get as good a start as him. But anyway, this is going into the start of Monza. So I'm going to go really cautious into the brakes, super early. Now Chaz and I think that was maybe Hunting Chalk have a big crash. They come together, come back on the track. One of them spins, have a little bit of contact with the Audi here. But then look up ahead, there's a bunch of collisions at the rejoin. McLaren spins and got nowhere to go. Go straight into the back of him, and that's pretty much our race goes down from there. Really unlucky because I saw him rolling back onto the track. I thought he was going to spin on the left, or that's what it looked like it was going to happen. But instead, he got spun round and was basically stopped on the right hand side, and I just had nowhere to go. That gave me damage. I think it was about 25 seconds or something quite bad like that. That was just us gaining a free position there at Ascari for someone spinning. So then 10 minutes into the race, I decided to box. Now it was only mandatory to add fuel. So what I did was I repaired the damage and added fuel. Whereas I was going to change tyres if I didn't have the damage. So see if that works or not. So I'm trying to make up ground here on the new tyres, but clip a bit of the curb, very nearly go all the way around, full sideways lock. I think I'll lose about 5 seconds there. But yeah, the pit stop strategy didn't really work here. Anyway, we're half an hour into the race already, and we've got, not sure who the Audi was, but we're on the outside into the second chicane. We're going to brake really late, get him on the brakes, and up into P13. So trying to recover from that awful start there. Up ahead of us in Ascari again, someone binned it on the exit. I think that was Matthew, unfortunately. I think he was having quite a good race as well. And now with just 12 minutes left, trying to get past Andy into the parabolica. He leaves the door wide open, so I had been pushing quite a bit to gain time on him. So I think he knew I was quicker, so he didn't really defend much. But here, this is the weirdest lag collision I've ever seen. So on my screen, he appeared in my car and then I was in the wall. It was super weird. But yeah, I literally couldn't do anything, and I just ended up in a wall, which gave me really bad damage with only 4 minutes left. This is what it looked like from his view. As you see, there's me up in front of him. Got about 1 point, and then I appear beside him, and then in the barrier. It was really, really weird. But anyway, now we've got, I think this was coming on to the final lap, and I have no handling, no straight line speed. Really big impact from there, and Nico just flies past on the straight. But up in front of us, either SLR, Jay, or Andy ran out of fuel, so because they're teammates, they were pushing each other. So that gave us two free positions on the final lap because they ran out of fuel. But there, again, me struggling just to get the car to turn. Quite bad damage. So anyway, we finished in P10. Really disappointing that we got taken out at the start. Felt like I could have made up some more positions if it wasn't for that and then the long pit stop. But hope you enjoyed the video, and see you again next time.